Think I'm man-made. Think I'm man-made.
The sun setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. That's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. P.J. Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Gasol in at the 5 spot. And for Houston, Harden and Gordon are out on the wings. Christian Wood is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Wall in at the 1. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now Schroeder from deep. Gasol. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Man, you've really got to appreciate the versatility of Gasol. I mean, he's a big man with range. I love seeing him square up from deep.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game grade wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
And here is LeBron. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Gordon against LeBron. Davis gets a wide open look. Nails the wide open jump shot.
I think this particular play hinges on Davis's shooting ability. But you've got to set him up right, and the basket is virtually guaranteed if you do.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Houston moving the ball around. Harden the pass to Gordon. 6 to shoot over LeBron.
You know, LeBron affected that shot, and his defense doesn't get quite the hype that his offense does, but over his career, he's been a consistent, aggressive defender on a lot of possessions.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Harden on the wing. Outside, Wall. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
LeBron up top. Schroeder outside. Outside, Davis. Stolen away. And here's Gordon. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Here's Wood, and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center, able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Schroeder passes to LeBron. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The pass to Gasol. No block shot. The shot no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Gordon with it. He's picked up by James. Wall up top. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
For the Rockets, DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Christian Wood. And Daniel House subbed in for Eric Gordon. The Lakers also with a sub. Harrell's checked in. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Harrell. There's the triple. Rockets with the rebound.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Cousins, the pass to Harden. Back to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Here's James, and they double up James. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
From deep, Harden. Rebound by Harrell.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And Davis puts it in.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Rockets. They trail by 1. Harden against Caldwell Pope. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got 5.
Guys, it's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And McLemore, he's checked in for Houston. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here is Davis. Out to Kuzma. That one wide left.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
McLemore, the pass to Harden. Again, the miss by Harden. The Lakers trail. Here's Matthews. It's rebounded by McLemore.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Harden inside the three-point line, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Harden's got 7 points.
Love the speed with which Harden gets his shot off, timing his release beautifully off the pass. Nice stuff.
Davis surveying the floor. Here's Harrell trying to get open as Davis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on John Wall.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. Wall against Kuzma. And the dunk by McLemore.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. On the wing, Davis. 1 second left. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Rockets lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, playing off the ball is something that I'm comfortable doing. Like I'm able to catch and shoot. I'm able to play off, on the wings.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Wood. McLemore is out there with Wall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's House in at the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it. Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report.
And, DeMarcus Cousins is used to playing through contact. I mean, he's excellent at overwhelming the defense with his strength.
Here's Kuzma. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And Clark, it was a roller coaster season, to say the least, for Kyle Kuzma. Saw his role get diminished on the Lakers, and his stats across the board were down.
Yeah, Greg, you go back to your playing days, mine as well. It's hard for young guys early in their career to understand role playing. They equate their production with minutes and accolades as opposed to contribution for the team. And Kyle Kuzma has tremendous talent, great versatility early in his career. I think he's going to be fine in the long run.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. P.J. Tucker comes in for DeMarcus Cousins, and Eric Gordon subbed in for Danuel House. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist, and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Here's Caldwell Pope following the basket by John Wall. Pass to James. Schroeder outside. Clock at 6. Back to LeBron. Launches a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Gordon. Schroeder against Wall. Over Caldwell Pope. That shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. Now here's Kuzma. Guarded by McLemore. It's stolen by McLemore. And it's Houston on the break. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Rockets leading by 8. Passes it to Tucker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And yes, it's good. Kuzma's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Even when Kuzma is defended well, he's still great at maintaining his composure and getting to the basket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
James Harden, he's checked in for John Wall. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Los Angeles on D. 6-point game. Harden bounce pass. Tucker the pass to Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really appreciate the all-around game of Gordon. He's an underrated defender, but a dynamic scorer.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's LeBron. 5 points in the game. Caldwell Pope outside. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Lakers working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
And finished off by Wood.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 7. Eric Gordon on the wing. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets.
You cannot let Gordon get it going from the perimeter. He's an incredibly consistent and persistent long-range shooter.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
And the first one at the line is good.
One of the hardest and trickiest covers in the league. Harden, not just a superb scorer, but also an amazing passer, which really makes him really hard to guard.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Wood, and Daniel House subbed in for Ben McLemore. And both free throws good for James Harden.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
LeBron drives in.
Boy, LeBron's so strong, so athletic, so smart. I mean, a bunch of his points come when he's driving full speed downhill, and he's impossible to stop.
Harden outside. Latrey hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, the range of Harden deserves a lot of respect because his form is really almost perfect. He's never off balance when he shoots the three-point shot. He's always got his legs under him.
And so it's Houston up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 8 points, and as great as James Harden has been, his game has attracted its share of critics. They say flops or travels or that he dominates the ball. Shaq, what do you think?
Listen, haters gonna hate. He's playing at an all-time great level right now. And when they're winning, jibba, 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 jibba. Jibba, 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 jibba.
Well, of course, the greats are judged not by what they do in the regular season, but what they do in the postseason. So, silence those critics. You got to get that.
Second half, fast approaching. So is Kevin Harlan. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gasol, and at the 5, down low. And the basket is good. LeBron's got 11 points.
You know, it would be fun to tabulate how many of LeBron's career points have come on the break. I would just venture to guess he's had a bunch of them.
Now here's Wall. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Well, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. The Rockets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That one misses for Wall.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here is Harden following the basket by Anthony Davis. Harden dishes to Wall. Wall draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way, and gets the position he needs to make a play.
So it's the Lakers now. Lakers trail by 10. Caldwell-Pope outside. Schroeder against Wall. Here's Gasol. Trying to get open as Davis. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Schroeder.
and they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Rockets making a switch here. House is checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Marc Gasol. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Harden gets the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Here's LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist in the game. Harden against Kuzma. Wall draws the double. Gordon for 3. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers trail by 8.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there. And it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contribution.
Harden with it. 14 points for him. He kicks it to Gordon. Another miss by Houston. Lakers trail by 4. Down low. Here's Kuzma, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on James Harden.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul.
The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, you look at Kuzma, the 27th overall pick in the NBA draft, guys, a multi-talented, confident forward with impressive skill and potential.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Rockets. McLemore has come in for Gordon. The Lakers also making some changes. Harrell comes in for James. And it's Matthews in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The 9-footers on the mark. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
Now here's Schroeder. Matthews, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. Cousins, the pass to Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Guys, they've done a nice job of drawing countless fouls in this game, and as a result, they've gotten a ton of points at the line.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
The first one falls, and the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Davis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
Timeout called, the Rockets. .141 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Harden. Back to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Nobody better at running the screen and roll than Harden. He's conniving, creative, pacing, spacing, all of that on display. Incredible in the pick and roll.
Now here is Davis. He's got 12. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets. .119 left to play here in the third. Here's Caruso, guarded by Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Now here's McLemore outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. McLemore with the ball. Kuzma outside. Here's Caruso. The Lakers rebound, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for McLemore. And the Lakers also making a switch. Gasol's checked in. Now here's Kuzma. 8 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Over House. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Great D that time from Harrell. And so it's the Houston Rockets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Harden and Gordon, the guard tandem. E.J. Tucker is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's House in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Rockets leading by 8. Cousins finds Harden. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Caruso looking for an opening. Passes it to Harrell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. That's good from Harrell. And the Rockets making a change here. Wall's checked in. LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Tucker. And now here comes Wall, leading the break. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Second chance shot. He can't get that one to fall. And the Lakers going the other way now. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Gordon. And it's Wall in the corner. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Lakers trail by 13. Caldwell Pope passes it to LeBron. And they double up James. Here's Caruso, covered by Wall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him. Wood, he's checked in for the Rockets. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Lakers. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. LeBron outside, 6 on the shot clock, and Harden comes to help. Schroeder finds Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Outside Gordon. Harden outside, fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Schroeder, and he converts the layup. Schroeder's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Wall. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
LeBron grabs the miss.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Wood with the block, and he gets it back. Gasol against Gordon from past the arc. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from James.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Houston. A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Lakers trail by 7. Now LeBron fires from deep. Rebounded by Tucker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden outside. For the 3. But they recover it. Gasol against Wood. Here's Harden. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Harden's got 22 points.
Man, it's always fun watching Harden get going. I mean, he can spray you from outside or slay you from inside. And it's usually pick your poison.
Now here's Gasol. Back to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. elbow shot is on the way. Here's Davis. Good D by Harden. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The three from Harden. Good.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Houston.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Davis puts it down with authority, and his team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Here's Wall. The Lakers with the rebound.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And there's the foul against Houston. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And so here is Houston. Harden with it. Matthews covering. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double. Caboclo kicks to Nwaba. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And in these situations, the experience of Wesley Matthews is an asset, which helps him knock down these shots in the heart of the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Free throw, good. Matthews.
Yeah, you know, Wesley Matthews has made himself an efficient scorer who also has gained a reputation as a good defender.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
8 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
At the line for your Rockets, James Harden. 2 shots.
Gets the first. That puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Floats one up. It's in!
This dude, folks, has ice in his veins when the game is tight. Kentavious Caldwell Pope.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks with John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day, and we just try to keep getting better each game.
Well, the work is paying off, John. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.